All right, good morning, everybody. Today is going to be, what is today? Wednesday, May 18th. And just right out of the gate, I see that we have a short on the gold, so let me give you that. And then we'll take a look at what we're going to be trading this morning. So we have a short on the gold. And our profit target, now the short on the gold is going to be anything above 1808. 1808. And that target, first target, profit target, is going to bring us down to 1804. 1804 is going to be our profit target. And then if we need to reverse, and if we don't hit our target, we will reverse at 1816. 1816. All right, so short of gold. What we're going to be looking at this morning, we're going to be looking at some indices. Going to be looking at the E-mini S&P 500, the mini Russell, the mini Dow, and the mini Nasdaq. We'll be watching gold, silver, crude, and natural gas, and Bitcoin. And then on the currencies, we'll be watching Aussie US, Euro US, and the US yen. We're going to be using something called Einstein, which is taught in the, which is an add-on to the Crystal Ball package that will provide us with an entry target and a reversal if we don't hit target. And then for the currencies, we'll be using one of five different patterns that we teach in the core package. Those trades typically you enter and we hold for approximately 4 to 5 minutes, then we exit the trade. So right now, just out of the gate, we had a short on the gold, so we're just hold short gold here with a target of 1804. Right now we're sitting at 1810, almost 18, let's say 1811. Reversal on that would be 1816, so if we need to reverse before we hit 1804, we will do that. Getting a short now also on natural gas, getting a short on natural gas. Okay, the short on the natural gas is coming in anything above 846. We're sitting at 48. Target on this natural gas is going to bring us down to 843. 843. That's going to be our profit target, 843. And if we need to reverse before we hit target, we will reverse at 852. That means we will get out of our short and go long at 852. Okay, we're still short gold, still short natural gas. Nothing's setting up yet on the currencies. Looks like we're going to get a lower opening this morning on the Dow Jones. That's going to put some pressure on our gold. Should put some pressure on our gold. Still short gold. Tight reversal at 1816 if we need to reverse. Still looking for a target of 1804 on the gold. Crude oil just got triggered short, moving pretty quick though. Target on crude oil is going to bring it down to 111.05. It short came in at 111.45. Once again, if you're joining us on YouTube and Facebook, thank you for joining us this morning. What I'm showing you here is demonstrational purposes only. Do not suggest you try to make these trades. Also, because I am following a total of 16 different markets, it is possible that I will be late in giving you that entry. That is something that we teach in our packages. We do not suggest you trade on my suggestions. You do not trade on my trades. We are here to teach you how to trade. We'll show you how to find these entries, how to find these targets, how to find these reversals. And that was crude. They just hit its target, so crude already hit its target. Moving pretty quick this morning on the crude. It's going to put some pressure on our natural gas. Still short gold, still short natural gas. Once again, target on gas is going to be 842. Nothing going on the indices, nothing going on silver. Crude just hit target. Possible short coming up on the Aussie US. We'll keep an eye on that. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you understand I do not use indicators. I don't believe in trading with indicators. They are lagging in nature. What I use is something we call behavioral patterns or reliable behavioral patterns. that they do. Each pattern will work in any kind of freely traded market. So I could use the same pattern in the E-mini, and I can go over and I can trade it with the crude oil with the same pattern. I can trade it in the currencies. I can trade it in a stock. It doesn't matter. The patterns are universal. And when you trade with patterns, it does give you very specific entries and or exits. And also, it's a lot easier way to trade. There's no guesswork. They are very black and white in terms of their entry points and exit points. And they're reliable. It's something you can rely upon. The percentages do hold up. So if I'm hitting a 70% success rate, say in the ES with a particular pattern, I'm going to see the same success rate if I'm trading gold or silver or anything else. So these are very, very strong patterns that were discovered over 30 years ago, and they continue to work today. So right now, the only thing we have on is we're still short gold, still short natural gas, waiting to hit target and or reverse. Not getting anything on the indices right now. Silver's pretty quiet right now. Crude already exited. Possible core pattern setting up on the Aussie US. Possible short. We'll be watching for that. And good morning, Hung. Morning, Chris. Owen. Tom, how are you? Okay, getting on the Aussie US, we are getting a short at 7017, 7017. $7017 short on the Aussie US. For those who like to trade Bitcoin, we do have a short on the Bitcoin. Bitcoin target's going to be 29,275. That entry came in on Bitcoin of 29,650, and reversal will be, if we don't hit target first, 3,400. Okay, we have a little bit more than 2 minutes to go on this Aussie US. Still short. 70.17. It's at 70.11, 70.11, 70.11.7. We're going to exit this short Aussie US in approximately a minute and a half. Still short gold, still short natural gas. Aussie US dropping pretty heavily now. It's 70.09, 70.09, still short at 70.17. Getting out here in about 45 seconds. All right, we're out of that Aussie US. That was a nice winning trade. Big push on the downside on that short. Still holding on short on our gold and on our natural gas. Hey, Chris, I just sent you something. Okay, still short gold, still short natural gas. Got to be careful on this natural gas. It could possibly reverse. But we are still short. Reversal is going to be 852, but we're still looking for a target of 843. Okay, still short gas, still short gold. Have about another, what do we have here, guys? About another 3.5 minutes to go here for the Dow to open up. Obviously expecting a lower opening.
Profit target hit.
Wow, that was a fast turnaround. Gas just hit target. Crazy. What a great entry, too, on that natural gas. Okay, still short gold. Man, good morning. Hit on the Aussie US. We hit on the crude this morning. Already hit on natural gas. And now we're still short gold. Let's see if we can hit on gold. It's a really good entry on the gold right now. Not a whole lot of risk. Less risk than you would typically have. We're sitting at, what are we sitting at right now, guys? We're sitting at about, what, 810 or something? 811. Reversal 816, target 804. It's a good risk to reward. I think once the Dow opens up, it's probably going to start pushing on gold lower. If you've been watching gold, you'll watch how it tracks with whatever's going on the indices. Which a lot of people think gold goes up when Dow goes down, but not necessarily. That is not always the case. Maybe short term, but it's an interesting correlation between gold and the indices or gold and the Dow. And Bitcoin, of course, is short. Target of 292.75. I don't know if anybody's out there trading Bitcoin, but we can track Bitcoin. All right, Dow's open up. Dow's going to be down 286. Let's see what that does for our gold here. See if it pushes gold down. No new positions in the currencies. Still, right now, the only thing I have on right now is short gold. See if we can get a reversal on these indices and maybe get a buy-in here. And keep in mind, it could be pretty volatile this morning. So once again, if you want to take a little bit less risk, wait for this volatility to back off. I usually say at least an hour, hour and a half after the opening bell before you start jumping in on the indices. If you do trade an index in the morning, I would highly recommend not trading more than one. It's hard enough just for me to keep up with just one. I don't know how you could trade two, because a lot of times they will hit all at the same time, and it's hard to get your orders in fast enough. So stick with just one. Follow out the process. Remember the patterns. Okay, Dow's down 301. Now gold's starting to come down. Come on, gold. There we go. Still target on gold, 1804. One of the things I like to do, it's a lot easier to do with the gold than it is the indices, but I do it on indices. If we get a pullback, let's say we get initial short, so like on this gold, the actual entry was 1808, but by the time that I got in, it was what, 1810. But then I added as it came up. So when it started coming up to 1812, 1813, that's when I would put on a second one, because I'm adding one, yes, but I'm lowering my risk overall on the two trades. So when I do hit, of course, you're having a bigger profit. So your win to loss ratio is going to be more favorable. But once again, when I do that, I really try to assess the overall market. You know, you don't hit every single time, but look for those correlations. Make sure that there's confirmation to go ahead and do something like that. Wow, down 348 already on the Dow. On the Dow, you're going to get some selling when it comes down to 323.08, 323.08. Already broke 323.08, so let's see if it starts to come down further. lot of your swing traders will use those pivot points for re-entry. So I wouldn't be surprised, maybe push it down a little bit more in here. We'll see if they can hold it down. Not a whole lot of activity yet this morning. I mean, we haven't had a single trade yet on the indices. Earliest trade we had came in like at 4 o'clock this morning, between 4 and 5. We had a short on YM. I haven't had anything since. So right now we're just holding short the gold. Missed a nice little short on the Euro US. So once again, if you've been following me on YouTube and Facebook, one of my big things is my goal is to teach you how to become an independent trader. Obviously a successful trader, but also a consistently successful trader. I'm not here for you to follow my trades. I do not provide signals. I teach you how to provide your own signals. And that's the way it should be. If you want to be a trader, you must learn how to do this yourself. You can't rely on anybody, because if you rely on somebody and they walk away, you have nothing. So my goal is to get everybody to become successful. If you put the effort and time into it, you can do it. We have many students that are doing it, going into full-time now. But they also put in the time to learn the markets, because there's more to trading, just buying and selling. Just because you get an arrow that tells you to sell it doesn't mean you necessarily sell it. You have to take a global approach when you're looking at the markets. And there's a lot more to it than just buying and selling based on whatever whatever you're using as your tool for entry. You have to look at the overall market. You have to look at it more holistically. I like to call it holistically, because everything is interrelated. Everything is interrelated, so you'll see some are highly correlated, and then you have some instruments are not very correlated. All that's very important information. All right, just nothing going on here, just short gold. I mean, gold's nicely green, but like to hit target here, still waiting at 1804 target on the green. Natural gas is getting a buy, so we are now getting a buy on natural gas. This is going to be an HF2 buy on natural gas. Okay, buying gas is coming in anything below 849. Target on that's going to be 852. And reversal, if we need the reverse on the gas, will be 843. Be careful on this gas. Could reverse pretty fast. Profit target hit. Bitcoin just hit target. That was Bitcoin hitting target. So once again, the entry on that natural gas is anything below 849. Right now we're sitting at 845. Reversal is going to be a tight reversal. Nice target of 852. Now, a lot of times on these entries, you notice that when gas hit, it pulled back pretty quickly. So if I'm going to get a better fill, I'm not going to start adding to it. Only time I would add to a position is if I got filled at the actual entry point and then it pulled back, I would add. But if it's already pulled back and I'm putting on initial trade, I just keep that in there because my tight is so tight. My stop and reverse is so tight, and it's getting close to 843. So watch 843 for a reversal. So this is a HF2 setting. This is HF2 buying gold. If it reverses, it's going to set you up for an HF1, which is a nice pattern. Both are good patterns, HF2, HF1s. Short gold, long natural gas. Dow's down 399, 399. Watching RTY, possible buy coming up on RTY. Watch natural gas getting closer to reversal. 843 will be that reversal. We're sitting at 844, 843 and a half. Just teasing us, bouncing around 43.6.
Reverse sell.
Okay, just went short on reverse sell natural gas. Natural gas moving very, very quickly. Natural gas already hit targets, going for target number 2. Still short gold. So that's our first reversal today on the natural gas. Had a nice short, bought it, had the reverse, now took a short, hit target pretty quick. So nothing on natural gas, still nothing on crude, nothing on silver, still short gold, nothing on the indices. Down 405. Still nothing on the currencies. Still watching Aussie, US, Euro, US, US yen. No trades. Still short gold. Watch it for a potential buy coming up, trying again on R2Y. Yeah, there is, Glenn. The best way to do that is bring up a U.S. gold and pick up the dollar. So look at your gold, look at your dollar, and put those charts on top of each other, and you'll be able to see that correlation. Okay, still short gold? Nothing. All right, gold's now looking good. Approaching target of 1804. Okay, now we're getting to buy another buy on natural gas. Getting to buy natural gas. This is just going to be a regular pairing pattern buying gas. And we are at the top of the hour, so we're going to have to end it here for the first hour on this live broadcast. Once again, more information, just go to my YouTube channel. Plenty of educational videos out there, Binary Pro Strategies. Or also come to my website, binaryprostrategies.com. If you have any questions, that's the best way to get in contact with me, and I do answer all my emails. I wish everybody a great trading day, and we'll see you first thing in the morning. Take care.